Hello fellow handy members, 60vet here again. Figured I would put together a little video on attachments. I've been reading some people are having issues with trying to put pictures out there or not understanding why they're not going out there or why it's not working for them. So let's take a look in the forums. And what I'm going to do is scroll down to the area that Wes created using the forums, and I'm going to go into the make a test post here. Now what I did this morning was I played with some different file types and sizes, and I put this post out there that it basically shows what my results were, that there is a 500K maximum file size. The only file types that worked for me were JPEGs and GIFs. The file types that did not work, and it was regardless of what the file size was, were these here, and you can read those. I'm not going to go through each one of them. So that'll give you a little feel for at least what can be posted out there as an attachment. So let's go down here and add a reply and show you how to do it and some problems you might run into. So if I'm either creating a new topic or replying to a topic, down at the bottom there's going to be this attachment bar, and off to the right is this arrow. You'd click on that arrow, and what's going to happen is it's going to open up and it's going to show you what the current attachments are for this particular post, or all of the files that you've attached already. So what you could do is you could go into My Files, and if you want to reiterate or repost a picture, again, I can go down into here and I could say, slicer thickness, and say add this to the post. And what you'll notice is the current attachments now go to 1. So if you go back into there, you'll see here is the thickness slicer image, and I could say insert this image, and it'll put it up into the body, of the post. I'm going to delete that and delete that. But let's say we want to add a new attachment, something that we haven't uploaded before. What you can do is you can go into Browse, and what it'll do is it'll bring up what looks like Windows Explorer. In this drop down box here, you can go out and go to your C drive, wherever your pictures are. I keep mine in something called My Pictures. I have all my wood projects in a folder. These are all the different projects I worked on. Let's go to the slicer table, and these are all my pictures for the slicer table. Now looking at this, it's kind of hard to tell, number one, what the picture is, and number two, how big the picture is. So I mean, you could go and hover over it, over a file name, and you can see this one's 2.63 meg. Our limitations are 500K. So what does that mean? Well, that means that file will not upload. To make it easier, though, what you can do is you can go up into the View menu and you can change it to Thumbnails, so you can actually see all your pictures. Or you can go into Details, and what Details is going to do is show you all the sizes of your pictures in KB. So if you know what picture you want, by name, you can go and you can look and you can see that file is going to be too big. The 2164 KB is obviously bigger than 500, so that particular file would not upload. You'd get an error message saying that it exceeds the maximum of 500K. So what you need to do is you need to resize your file, and now how you do that is up to you. I don't know what softwares you have. I use Adobe Photoshop, and what I do is, like this particular one here, I wanted to post out there, so I went into Adobe Photoshop, took the picture, resized it, and then when I went to save it, I did a save as, and I just put a little S at the end of the file name so that I know that means small. And if you look at this one here, you can see that it's 381 KB. So this one would upload because it's within the limitation. So you would double click on it, it puts the file name down into this box down here, and you would say upload. Now after it uploads, what's going to happen is you're going to get an entry down at the bottom that'll show you the file size. You can create a thumbnail or insert image. You just simply click on insert image, and it puts the image up there for you. Now one of the things you can do with this while it's in there is if you click on it, it puts these boxes around it, and you can actually grab a corner of it and you can stretch it out and make it a little bigger if you want. So you can actually resize the picture while it's in there, if that's what you wanted to do. You may need to add some spaces down at the bottom, so that you can bring it down, but you can resize your picture in terms of the image within your post if you wanted to. And at this point, all you do is you'd click on submit, and the picture would be out there, in your post for you. But that's pretty much it. It's relatively easy. The hardest thing is going to be for some people to resize their image, to be able to go in and look at the details and see that this is the picture I want. It's too big. I want to get it down under 500. And there are so many different software packages out there to do that with. I don't know how to explain how to do it for you. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm going to cancel this. I'm not going to post it out there. But that's pretty much how you do attachments. I hope this helps some people. It's not going to be the answer to everything. But hopefully some people that are having issues might find this interesting or helpful, and others may not. So, okay. I hope this helps. Still looking for some feedback, whether you think this is a viable way of sharing information with each other. Have a good day, everybody.